Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to Art with 100 Cubes, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use the Symmetry tool on Procreate, just like so. This will be part of my new Procreate Basics series. I already have one video in there, and this will be the second. I hope you go check that out next. It is linked up here. Let's get into it. Firstly, we're going to go ahead and add a canvas. So we're going to click on the plus up here and then select screen size. I don't know why I tend to choose screen size for this, or like for pretty much all of my drawings and things that I do on Procreate. I think it's just the most accessible, and I think that's why I always choose it, but totally preference, whatever you want. We're here to learn about symmetry. So it's really simple, but it might not be as straightforward. So we're gonna go to the wrench and turn on the drawing guide under canvas. Then we're gonna edit the drawing guide and select symmetry over here. By the way, these tools right here, like, they're great for drawing straight lines and stuff like that. Also really fun to experiment with, but that's not the point of today's video. So by selecting symmetry, you already have the presets that will be every single time. So black line, straight in the middle, and thickness 60%, opacity 41%. You can change so many things about this, and I love the fact that the symmetry line is so customizable. You can change the color, which is really helpful, especially if you have a background that is dark, so you can't see the black line. I find that's very helpful. I like that the thickness is changeable or customizable, and you can even just turn it off. Like, if you really don't want it, it's gone. You can either turn the opacity down or the thickness down, and it's just gone. And I love that about it. Now, another thing that you can do with this is, when you go on the options, is you can change the line. So you can change it from vertical to horizontal, quadrant, and radial, which, by the way, I think radial is so fun to experiment with, especially when you're doing like a really cool pattern. I think that's really fun. So I'm just gonna go back to vertical, and these things are keep on assisted drawing, because otherwise the symmetry will not work. It basically enables the other side to draw too, otherwise it would literally just be that line. Rotational symmetry is kind of fun. I will show you what that does later, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it on for now. And just the other thing that I just thought of is that you can also rotate these lines, which I think is super cool. Like, if you wanted to, like, diagonally, like this, it's super simple, and I think it can really come in handy. And I've used this before just like that. So I really like that they included that feature. Then I'm gonna click done. And just to show what the rotational symmetry does, if I start drawing a line now and rotational symmetry wasn't on, it would start on the same, it would start right here, but on this side, if that makes sense. But I have rotational symmetry on, and it's gonna start from the other side. It is rotated. It is the other way. As you can see, the triangle here is right side, is this way, and the other side is that way. And you can really get cool effects from it. However, it might take a while to like understand fully, because it's symmetry, but it's flipped, if that makes sense. It's really, I think it looks really cool, and it can make really cool designs. However, I think sometimes it can be a little bit confusing, especially when you're planning out to have something look in a specific way. But if you understand it, I think it can be a super helpful tool. And that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.